So, for my day 4, I'm gonna piggyback off of a video Joey Morris did not too long ago about LGBTQ issues and the Morrigan. I guess somebody wrote to her saying that someone else told them that the goddess would never choose someone who was LGBTQ or something. And I think that's utter and complete bullshit. So I thought I'd add my 2 cents to the mix. Now, if you don't know anything about the Morrigan, there is something that you should know. She's a shapeshifter. She changes who she is, what she looks like, whether it's to an animal form or the crone form, the bob form, bathe, however you say it, I don't know, whatever, to the maca form or whatever. You know, there are even some stories in which she shows up looking like, I guess, like a harpy, so to speak, like a winged woman, like shrieking above a battlefield. And that's, she changes who she is, cow, eel, wolf, crow, raven, so many ways that she changes herself, which to me means she can be whatever the fuck she wants. So why can't somebody who is LGBTQ identify with the Morrigan? To me, it's a perfect match. Somebody who literally is whatever she wants to be, open about that. There's almost never there's never a real mention of her hiding the fact that it was her that changed into a wolf, that was a raven, that was dressed as an old woman, or in the guise of an old woman. So to me, it makes perfect sense that she is a be who you are, or whatever the fuck you want to be, even if who you are is not, where you're at, be something else. So to me, a person who is or a goddess who is a shapeshifter is not going to not accept somebody because of who they love and who they feel they are inside, whether or not that matches the outside. It doesn't make any sense to me. And you know what? Call me out. Guess what? I'm just going to block and delete your comments anyway. If you have some kind of a issue with this, but I just think that was shitty. That was super shitty to tell someone, that, number one, the balls to think you can represent the goddess and say, no, you don't get chosen because you're this. Or, no, I know everything because I'm this. No, it's not cool. It's not true. And I'm sorry, be whatever you want to be. And I'll even quote the Wiccan thing. I'm not a Wiccan, but if it harms none, do what you will. Do it. Be who you are. And the goddess, Morrigan, lets you be who you are. So I'll give you an example. There's a lot of different, I guess, faces of the Morrigan that people can identify with. I identify with the battle aspect more than absolutely anything. And that comes from just my personality. That comes from me playing roller derby. That comes from me being an oldest child. Comes from me being a Virgo. Comes from me being a brunette. Who even knows? It comes from the battles that I've won in my life. It was an uphill struggle for me to finish my master's degree because of some stuff that was going on with like my mentors and my editors and my readers and all this stuff. And it was an uphill battle. And so to me, that's my aspect of the Morrigan that I identify with the most. But you know what? If somebody identifies with the shapeshifter or the crone or whatever, that's their business. And it's not your business to tell somebody that they can or cannot follow the Morrigan or that the Morrigan would not accept them. It's bullshit. The Morrigan chooses who she wants to choose. And I would say that, you know what? If you think that the Morrigan chose you and you're that kind of bigoted, ridiculous asshole, then you're probably going to get one of those famous Morrigan kick in the pants kind of life challenges to kind of show you what you should be made of and what you're made of right now and the way you're working out your life is not cool. So that's just my 2 cents that who the Morrigan picks, who any goddess picks, or who any craft person practitioner chooses is nobody else's fucking business. I think Lady Grave Dancer says if you want to worship unicorns, go ahead and fucking do it. Not your business. That's just my thought.